Hello, fishing friends. All right, we are headed back to Houston right now. We've been we've been on vacation for the last 2 weeks, trying to get trying to do a little fishing. Went back home to South Louisiana, did some red fishing. Got some good footage that's going to be posted later on. Spent a little time up at the lake. Didn't catch as many fish as I thought we was going to. I thought the fishing would be a lot better than what it is, than what it was. Kind of had a full moon going right into this past weekend, so we didn't get the bite like I had hoped. We did catch some fish. Wasn't really planning on taking a whole lot of footage of that. We're just going to kind of do that with me and my dad. But it was weird because we were out there every morning from Saturday to this morning, Monday, and man, we had fish hitting the top of the water all around us, but couldn't get them to bite. I caught each morning caught one fish on a whopper plopper. Missed both of them. Both of them got off right at the boat. But it was weird. It was, they would hammer it, and then that was it. I could only ever get one of them to bite, and then we missed a few fish. Texas rigging around some grass. Missed several other little bites here and there. So I don't know. I think maybe either they were small fish, or they just weren't that aggressive. But like I said, fish were busted all around us chasing shad. And we couldn't get them to bite. I don't know what the deal was. So I knew with the moon the way it was, it was gonna make the morning. I thought was gonna make the morning bite tough. Which after a while, the bite did seem to just shut down. Which I think what that was is once the sun came up, the shad retreated to the grass, so the fish retreated to the grass, and the hydrilla on Rayburn right now has exploded. Way better than what it has in the than I have ever seen it on Rayburn. And which is a good thing. It filters the water, keeps the water clear. The water was crystal clear, and has been for a while. Makes the fishing tough though. I know there's some guys that have been catching fish, punching the grass. I personally have never done that. I'm not very good at it, so that's something for me to work on. I'm going to be going up again in a week, me and Fernando. So I think between now and then, I'm going to do a little homework, figure out exactly how we're going to attack the grass, because that's where the fish are at. The fish are up in the grass, and we got to figure out how to get to them if we're going to catch them. So I've got a guy that I went to school with that fishes Toledo a lot, fishes some tournaments. From what I could tell, he's a pretty good fisherman. So I've contacted him. Well, I've sent him a message to see if he's going to be up there, and if he responds, I'm going to see if he wants to meet up. We'll hook up and see if we can get a good little episode of bass fishing for you guys. But I just wanted to get on, and I hadn't been on here a while, so I wanted to get on and kind of give an update on how everything's been going. It's been going good. Just trying to get some footage to post some videos. The fish are making it hard on me. So I do have some red fishing footage that I'm gonna post up later on. It's not gonna be a legit video because I had some guys with me that didn't really want to be on camera, so kind of made it hard to film a video. Plus the fishing there was hard too. Dealt with some rough conditions. Wind had a front blow through on my way down there that made the fishing tough. Then while I was there, got a ton of rain that brought the water in the marsh up, so that made the fishing even tougher. Plus, on top of all of that, the 2 days, and you may be able to tell in the videos from some of the clips I've watched, it's hard to tell how hard the wind's actually blowing. But both days the wind was blowing anywhere from 15 to 30 miles an hour. So my new Minn Kota Terrova was worth every penny I paid for it. When I hit that anchor spot, it held us there in 30 mile an hour winds. So it is, if anybody out there is thinking about it, I suggest getting one, because it is well worth it. It will do everything that they say it will do. And which is the first time that I've actually this past week was the first time that I've actually put it to the test, and it passed. The only thing I can say, any kind of negativity about it, is when you do hit the anchor button, the first thing it wants to do is back you up a little bit. But that's, once you get used to it, that's easy to compensate for. Which, I mean, you know, lake fishing, you know, what little bit it backs you up, if you want to hit, you know, if you want to hold over a spot and fish, what little bit it backs you up is not that problem. It's not that bad on a lake. But when you're fishing the marsh and you're fishing little cuts in the grass, and you finally get to an angle that you can cast down, and when you hit that anchor button and it starts backing you up, it takes your angle away. That's the only negative I have about the trolling motor. But once again, that's probably, there's probably nothing you can do about that. There's probably no way to fix that. That's just the way the motor works. But once again, absolutely amazing trolling motor. I don't know how I fished without it. Like I said, it held us in 30 mile an hour winds. So not, you know, now like I said, when you're in a 30 mile an hour wind and it starts backing you up, obviously the wind is going to back you up even further. So we kind of had to fight that a little bit, but we dealt with it. We caught some fish, as you'll see in coming up in the little bit of footage I have. Now we did catch quite a few fish that I didn't get on camera. You know, we you know, with the conditions as hard as they were, and the water being as high as it was in the marsh, it made the fishing a little unpredictable. So I was trying to do it on a per cast basis. So I didn't quite catch a lot of the fish on camera, but I did get quite a few. Did catch one nice red on a whopper plopper. which I did not get on camera. It was early in the morning, and a lot of people think of redfish. You go out, and you can watch them tailing, and so that would have been nice if we could have caught the conditions like that you go out and watch them tailing and cast them, and and get the whole process on film. Couldn't do that, so I missed a lot of fish on camera, but I did get some, so I'll be posting that footage here later on tonight probably, so just so everybody can see that. But I mean, like I said, I mean, I can't praise that trolling motor and Minn Kota enough. They have absolutely outdone themselves with that one. And the only thing I wish I would have done when I bought that trolling motor, and this is now, and thinking about it now, and at the time I didn't want to do it because I was just thinking, that would be one more thing to break. And I did not get the trolling motor that goes up and down on its own. Which would have been nice for days that I go out and try to fish by myself. So, when you're launching the boat, now you got to get in the water and, all that. When you take it off the trailer, put it on, but minor details, right? So, just saying, that would have been, I should have paid the extra money to get the one that goes up and down on its own. But I'm not complaining about the trolling motor I have. Absolutely love it. Maybe I can do a video on that. I'm gonna do a video on that my next trip up to the lake. I'm gonna show everyone, kind of do a little demo video on it. I guess I should do that. I should have done that sooner. I'm gonna do that now. But anyway, like I said, caught some fish. When I was leaving South Louisiana, my ice chest, I had a seafood buffet in my ice chest. I had redfish, I had oysters, I had frog legs that we caught on our own. I wish I could have gotten the frogs on video. That would have just been hard to do. It was dark. Camera doesn't have lights on it. So maybe my next trip down, I'll try to figure out a way to where I can get if we're gonna go frogging, I can figure out a way to get that on video. But I got some drone footage that I'm gonna try to put in there of the area that we were frogging in. So that was a fun time. My buddy Two-Tone let us come down to his camp. Invited us back for a duck hunt, so I'm definitely going to go back. Got to figure out a weekend I'm going to go back to go duck hunting once duck season gets kicked off down there, and definitely going to get a video of that. That is a must. I'm going to have to get a better camera for that. All I have is a GoPro, which the GoPro, I love GoPros, but they don't have a zoom. So it makes it hard because I tried filming a dove hunt, and it makes filming a bird hunt a little difficult. But I can get some angles with it. I can get the end of the barrel shot. But anyway, definitely gonna go back down there for a duck hunt. Me and my pops is gonna go for that. Meet Two-Tone, my buddy Mike, and Two-Tone's dad, and Brett, another funny character that I met this past week. So we're gonna do that. I gotta figure out time, logistics of that. But just wanted to get on, say hi to all my fishing friends out there, and we're gonna